Women, they make up the majority of workers in health fields, but they are vastly underrepresented when it comes to filling those top positions who are at the decision-making table. This is an issue not just in health fields, but across so many industries. And that's what Salem College is trying to combat with this new health leadership focus.
I am a biology major here at Salem.
Savannah Moya is also a soon-to-be grad of Salem College. As for what's next,
I don't know. That is the beauty of Salem. I have got to see so many things and experience so many things that at this point I'm like, I could do literally anything in the world.
This is one of those experiences. Doing groundbreaking research in her internship at Wake Forest School of Medicine.
No one has ever touched any of this stuff. It's amazing. I absolutely love it.
Expanding internship opportunities is just one piece of the health leadership puzzle at Salem.
We're interested in exploring it from a multidisciplinary perspective.
The new initiative also means curriculum changes and 3 new options to major in: health sciences, health humanities, and health advocacy and humanitarian systems.
We want them to enter into communities to make them stronger.
Charlotte Vale is taking on the task of implementing these changes as leadership program director, so it's her job to ensure students,
And I think it's going to help me a lot as a physician,
like Jordan Tomberlin, are set up to be successful and confident.
Any patient that I meet is going to be full of different identities, backgrounds, and all that, so I liked being exposed to that.
Even on an all-girls campus, Tomberlin says the diversity in people, opinions, and classes will have a lasting impact on her career and everyone else's in her cohort.
So many people come here, maybe they're a little bit shy, but they've kind of grown as they've come through Salem, and they're very confident. They're able to speak up and be a leader.
Despite introducing the new initiative in its 250th year, Salem has a long history of promoting women in STEM as well as other industries, and that's why Vale says it is the perfect place to focus in on health leadership.
It is a community that challenges one another and supports one another in equal measure. It is a community that really enables students to think about themselves in new ways. That is what a strong education will do.
So even though Moya is graduating before the program really kicks off, she says she still has that solid Salem base supporting her for the rest of her career.
I have never felt like I was being put down or put up against another student or anything. It's always been a, girl, you got this. It's something that we may not see in the real world once we actually graduate college and get out there, but to go ahead and have that foundation, you already know you're not against other women. You are for women, and that's what we want.
Now, part of the kickoff to the Health Leadership Initiative was a forum that was held just a few weeks ago, bringing in some Salem alums as well as other local leaders in those health fields. A lot of women in top positions, showing just how these Salem women can be filling those roles in the future. Now, we did cover that forum and a lot of the other events that Salem has held to celebrate its 250th anniversary over the last year, and we covered that in detail earlier this week. You can find that story and all of the other ones in our Salem series on our website right now, WXII12.com. In Winston-Salem this morning, Jackie Pascal, WXII 12 News.